is outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, but that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. The pass complete, this one to Danny Amendola. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
A first carry now, this is Johnson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down and 4, Stafford. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, 26 yards, and the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave away field possession, turned it 6 points over. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
A gain of
just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what result.
And this is caught. And will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Cohen, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Lions 14, Bears nothing.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A throw left side taken in by Komet. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
4th down.
And Robinson with a big catch. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Play action. It's Trubisky. Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First down, a run with Cohen.
Chicago Bears believe they got a steal getting Cole Komet out of Notre Dame, the tight end, in the 2nd round because on most boards, he was a consensus #1 tight end. He can block, catch the ball downfield, and it was funny talking with a scout right before the draft, and he told me, I think there's a lot more receiving ability for Cole Komet than people think. We just saw evidence of it on that last play.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Down and goal from the 1.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run forward with Tariq Cohen. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run it. Freeman. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears draw a bit closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Lions 14, Bears 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
We hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run it with Johnson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson taking it in. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Intended for Marvin Jones.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Here's 2nd and 10. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie, Jaguars Johnson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not what...
It's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. 9 times left. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky, and he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears.
Number 12, Allen Robinson.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21. Bears.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing deep for Galloway. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Man, it's Patterson complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
For a Lions.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Stafford throwing on target to Jones, and getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
It's funny, partner. You often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking that many of them didn't have to do in college. And T.J. Hawkinson, he was the number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with 32 catches. I expect that number to go way up as he gets more comfortable with the NFL game. A nice catch right there for a first down.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year. And DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he can be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. To throw again, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. To begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Down, Chicago.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Trubisky, and he finds Montgomery complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
It is good.
And his kick is right through.
Lions 24. Bears 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
14-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Trubisky will throw. Dancing to his left.
Prime time, baby.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
1st and goal.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bears have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
4 fingers. That signifies the 4th quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
A second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Space to maneuver at the 40. And that's complete to Jesse James. And finally brought down at the 43. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st down, Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson there to make the grab. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
They score Lions 31.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing now is Trubisky. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Here's Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 10 more there and another 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, the guilty party that time, Charles Leno Jr. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky.
He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a 1st down.
Chicago.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and
They try again with Cohen.
16-yard line.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Chicago.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game to see if they bring that pressure.